Welcome to Jimmy James Garage. It's not a Bel Air. I want to get that right from the gate that it's not a Bel Air. It's a 210. 1955 Chevy 210 is the model. So I'm going to talk about it today. I've had a lot of people asking about this car. I'm going to kind of go over from front to back, and of course I'm going to miss something. But in the comments, at the end, I'll have a question for you about this car. See if you can answer it for me. We'll see. We'll see how many true Tri-5 55 Chevy guys we got out there. If they could, you'll see at the end. So what I'm going to do now is I have this new fancy camera that I just absolutely love. It's going to be my second video with it. I'm going to flip it around and then just kind of show you. And I also got the little cool mics too. Okay, so let the games begin. That's cool. I love that camera. You just hit the button, it flips around. Okay. So again, it is a 1955 Chevrolet. Of course, I already got the hood up. It's got an aluminum radiator in it. It's got the MSD box on it. It's got a 383 stroker with a set of Edelbrock aluminum heads on it, roller cam. It has an electric fuel pump or electric water pump on it. Of course, the regulator we talked about. It's got the big Holley XP on there. Disc brakes. It's got a line lock. I have the O2 monitor in there so I can check the air fuel ratio on my phone, which is extremely handy. So people, pull plugs, and it's not a bad idea to pull plugs. I'm not saying it's not. You should pull them, and make sure it is running right per cylinder. But to get you really close on your air fuel ratios, those air fuel ratio monitors work extremely well. It really takes out a lot of the guesswork. So again, this is a 55 Chevrolet, and right here is the trim tag. Right there. That's the trim tag. You might need that for reference later at the end of the video. So there we go. 55 Chevy, 210. It's got headlights that are controversial because they have those little light rings that light up. If you want them, I put them on a switch so I can just turn them off. Or if not, you can put them on. But it's a very clean car. It was actually painted in 1984. I was at a car show with my dad in Cottonwood, California. And I pulled up with this car and I was driving it. And this guy almost tripped over every car he could to get to this car. And he says, "Hey, that's my car. I built it in 1984. And he explained who painted it and did the interior, then what he stripped on it and took it apart, and so on. So he was really interesting to talk to this gentleman. Has a chrome at the bottom, which is a little odd. I don't know if that came with it. No clue. But it's on there. It's been on there since we've owned it, and it's still on there today. Of course, I said in another video, what kind of wheels are those? So those kind of wheels, that'll answer the question if you read upside down. They're Krager's, of all things. Krager's. Then I got the Mickey Thompsons in the rear, a 275/60. It's a street slick. This car hooks and books, man. I'll tell you what, it's got great 60-foot times. I don't run a lot at the drags, but I do run it out there, and it really gets it on. Well, that's the inside of it. It's a blue on blue on blue on blue. People ask me what color it is, and you know what I tell them? It's blue. Of course, there's little switches I have at the bottom to switch off the headlights and the fuel pumps. That electric blue fuel pump. It's blue. Fuel pump, big tack. Got the gauges, got the B&M shifter right in there. Headliner's all done. Very, very clean, solid car. It's got a lot of padding in it under the carpet. It's very quiet in here. And, being the post car or the sedan, whatever you want, I think they're actually called sedans, but everybody calls them a post, 55 two-door post. I mean, it just shuts as solid as can be. It's a very, very solid car. Very solid car. But there it is. It's got a Ford 9-inch, which I don't know if the camera will pick up on. I won't pick up on it without me laying on the ground. So we also have some, little cleaning supplies, things like that. Battery in the trunk. Got the little turn off thing over there. You can shut it off. But again, 1955 two-door post car. I'm going to call it a post car. That's what I like. I like calling them post cars. With a set of Pro Comp headers on it, it has the two-chamber flow masters on this one with the crossover and the whole bit. And it has electric cutouts. You hit the button and they cut out. It's pretty cool. So my trivia question is, what color is it on the trim code? So what color was it originally on the trim code? Was it this blue? Was it red? Was it purple? Was it two-tone seafoam green and white? Was it blue? Trim code will tell you. Go check out the trim code and in the middle of the video and come back and tell me. A real Tri-5 guy will know. Oh, you know what else it has? Caltrack bars. Again, I'm not sure if you can see those or not. But that is pretty much the 55 Chevy that I own and I love. The one that got away, that didn't get away. It also has this nice little chrome piece here too. A lot of this stuff is Bel Air type stuff, but it definitely appears to be a 210 to me. And if you look at things like, doesn't say Bel Air, it says Chevrolet. It still has a stock radio in it. I said it's very, very clean car. Very clean. Back seat works good. Well, I got my helmet back there because they require it, and a little oh crap handle for the people in the back. It still has the chrome on the doors, which is really cool, or the stainless, whatever you want to call them. I call it chrome. But very clean, rust-free, not a speck on it, and closes like that. All right, tell me what color it was from the factory. And I want you guys to have a great day, and thank you again for following me on my channel. And there's the wagon out here out front. I had to move it out of the way because I had to get to the 55. But there it is. Again, have a good one.